Hey girl, hey, it's me, Kizzy. I want to come on and talk to my women that's in their 40s, 50s, 60s, and so on. It's your time. It is your time to step out, make those videos, make that channel that you keep saying you want to make because we want to hear from you. We want to hear what you have to say. We want to see you travel. We want to see you do hair. We want to watch you clean your house. We want to watch you give advice. We want to watch your business ideas. Whatever it is, just step out. We want to hear from you. The reason for me making this video is because women my age is right now currently thriving on YouTube just by being them authentic selves. That's what the people want. Whether they are teaching you how to do your YouTube or giving you advice on how to be a YouTuber, or whether they traveling or just videos about them cleaning their house. But it is time, girl. It is time to go ahead and step out. I'm 47. I have been consistent with my channel. I tried to be for the whole year of 24. I started my channel years ago, but it was no consistency to it because I just was so busy and I was just tired and I had other things going on. And I really became very serious with YouTube, I'm going to say, sometime last year. But recently, I have fallen off. I have not been making videos like I wanted to make. It's just I wasn't bringing consistency and I wasn't really having that type of time. But I just decided, like, girl, stop. You got to make the time because if I'm gonna get a piece of this pie, I want to make the time because I feel like I can do it, just like I know you can do it. If you got skills on doing hair, doing makeup, the way you dress, whatever it is about you, we want to see it. Don't be afraid. Don't have no fear. Don't have no fear. I mean, I think we all start off being a little bit shy or somewhat, but the best thing for you is to keep it 100. That's what we want to see. We want to see people being real. We want to see people being authentic. Uh, just don't don't try to be nobody else because it'll be too hard for you to keep up with that. Like, no, like that's not for you, and that is not your calling on this platform. So whatever is your calling, go ahead and step out and do so. Like I said, I'm Kizzy. I run two businesses. I just recently this year started making candles, and I would say my candle business is doing rather good. I'm gonna put that link in below because maybe you want to shop some candles. Um, but that's another thing that I do make my videos about. I love my candle making, but I don't go into detail like I see other people who make candles. I don't really never go into detail. I'm sorry. I never really go into detail how I really perfect my candles. I'm just not really driven. Now I do got videos up of all of my candles on display, and I do got a couple shorts out there with me like mixing the oils and stuff like that. But I never did like a detailed video. But I have that business. It's called Yours Truly by K.C.H. I would say my candles are more on the elegant end. Um, I also have a daycare business. I've been having my daycare business for some years now. I started out in my home. Um, I did daycare in my home for about 10 years, and I went over to a facility base. So I've been here. I just hit the 3 year mark November 3rd. So life's it's been good, but of course we all got our struggle. We all got our ups and downs, and that's okay. But we want to hear what you want to share with us. Don't share nothing that you're going to regret. Don't share nothing on YouTube that you're going to regret. If you want to be open, be open. We want to hear from you. It's a million things that you can do, girl, on this platform. When I tell you it's women my age and older that's crazy thriving right now on YouTube, they are. They are thriving. I seen a lot of women talk about traveling, they style, cooking, and I also seen women who have a Section A voucher, and those videos are thriving because it's a stereotype linked to families that have a voucher saying that they're dirty and they're poor. So we want to beg your pardon with that narrative that people try to portray with people who have a Section A voucher, and it's not like that at all. Because I remember I actually had one. My daughter is 24, and I believe mine came through when my daughter was 13 years old. I applied for that so many years ago, and it finally came through. It was such a blessing, and it helped us so much. Me, my husband, at the time we had all six of our children living with us. We had a huge home. We were living good, living clean, had food, working. I mean, yeah. So it's a narrative with people that hold the voucher, but that narrative don't have to be you. So therefore, people make videos about that. But eventually, like I said, it was a blessing to help us with that, and I believe we held that voucher for 2 years. The people who, I don't know the name of the company, but the housing group who gave us the voucher for our city, when I tell you they didn't want to let us go, they did not want to let us go. Ma'am, I'm really serious. They tried their best. I'm like, if we paying all this thousands of dollars to our current landlord and y'all only paying like the bare minimum because they used to pay majority, I said we can do it. We need to get off. In Jesus' name, we need to get off. And we did. So, yeah. But that's not a story that I'm interested in telling. But I'm just saying I can relate to a story like that because I once did hold a Section 8 voucher. Um, and when we had it, it was such a blessing and it helped us, but we didn't stay on it. It wasn't a livelihood for us. I knew already, even though I felt like we really didn't have a lot of money, but I still knew that this is going to give us a step up. And while having that voucher, I changed my mind. I made my entire home into a daycare. While having that voucher, I made my home into a daycare. So that me having that daycare generated so much money, and it helped us to navigate ourselves off of having Section 8. But this is not about me. This is about you. This is about your story. This is about what you want to tell us because I want to hear it. A lot of older women feel like the younger generation is taking over, and you have to be young and beautiful and rich and da 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 da. Negative. None of that is true. You can pick up your phone and make a video about whatever you want, whatever you want. But the main thing, like I said, is be true to yourself. Don't get caught up in watching people videos and feel like you have to sorry and feel like you have to become them because it can get tricky, and that's not what you want to do. And I just feel like all us women, that's older women in particular, I mean, it can be for the young women as well, but I feel like us older women on this platform, we need to stick together. um because women, we can be so competitive, like, that's one thing I don't got time for, because what's for me is for me, and ain't nobody gonna come take it. Okay, and I can't look at the next woman who's 47 who have a family. I mean, I probably watch her channel, but I'm not interested in trying to become her. What's the realest thing you can do for yourself is stay yourself and be yourself, and that will pour out into your viewers. Being so natural and being so real, with yourself, with your camera. Don't feel shy just talking to your camera. Girl, go ahead and make that video, and go ahead and upload that video, and that's it. That's all. And you might say, I don't know how to edit. Girl, about me either. I don't know how to edit my videos. And I'm sorry, I was getting a call, but I'm about tired of my daughters telling me, oh, how long is it, mom? How long is the video? I mean, they need to just be quiet and do the video, okay? So I just kind of just I don't edit at all. I don't know how. I put my videos in an app called InShot, and I upload it from that point. If I'm doing a video in two segments, I pause my camera, then pick it back up. It kind of look like it's semi-edited, but I don't edit my videos at all. My daughters do that. Sometimes I have to bribe them, but that's their job. I'm sorry. I don't know why I'm saying my lipstick, but what else was I gonna say? Yeah, because that can be a struggle for some people saying that I don't know how to edit, but that's all good. That's all right. Majority of us don't know how to edit. Some people pay people to edit, but that's all right. That's not gonna stop you from building your brand and going ahead and getting on a platform and making your videos. Don't let that minor thing stop you. Okay, get you a nice lighting and go ahead and start posting. Don't be afraid, girl. I'm right here. Let me know when you start your channel because I'm gonna definitely be in tune with your channel. I'm definitely gonna follow your journey. And don't get so caught up on I don't have that many subscribers. That is not a world that you want to get on. Because once you start doing YouTube and making videos, you really not gonna be interested in. I mean, it is interesting, but you're not gonna focus on the people that subscribing. You're gonna just be focusing on what you really want to do and getting that word out there, or go ahead and doing that house tour, whatever it is. Whether it's you buying a house for the first time, a car, or a divorce, we want to hear from you because you have a lot to say. And don't let nobody downplay your story because you can tell your story better than anybody, okay? You can tell your story better than anyone. I have I have so many stories, personal stories, just being a young woman trying to find my way in this world. Just yeah, I can really help of the younger generation, but I'm grateful that my daughter, who's 24, um, I feel like she carried herself in elegance. Um, she's not what I would say is into being a baddie. If that's like a thing, I think like a baddie. My daughter is very basic, and that's very beautiful to me because she's not trying to mimic or be no one else, right? So yeah, just looking at her being her age, 24, me thinking about myself at 24 years old, I was filled with confusion. I was lost. I was lonely. Um, I had her actually because I had her at 23 and I had my son at uh, 26, I think. Yeah, 26. But we all got a story, but it depends on if you want to share that story. If I'm led to share a piece of my story, just like I've never publicly said I had a Section 8 voucher, but that's nothing I'm ashamed of. Like, I don't share my story unless I'm led to share my story. I know that me sharing my story can open a door for other women so they can feel comfortable telling their story. Girl, you are not the only one out there. Um, if you coming out of abused relationship, you are not the only one who's been through something like that. If you in a relationship, well, if your husband left you and cheated, you're not the only one. It's so many women that can relate to your story, and it's so many women that may need the encouragement, and you don't even know that you are encouraging them, right? So yeah, again, I'm Kizzy. You can subscribe to my channel if you like, but I just wanted to come on and give this word to my women, my older women. But I'm Kizzy. I'm married to Carlo, and we have 6 kids, 2 adult kids, and one who's about to get ready to graduate in May. It's just we have it's a lot going on here, but yeah. Oh yeah, and we have a dog. We have Advent, the little light of our life. But yeah, I just wanted to come on and share that with you guys. Just don't be afraid. Get out the box. This platform is not only for young men and women. This platform is not only for celebrities. This platform is not only for uh, TMZ, etc., etc. Girl, it's for you, especially if you've been really wanted to do something like this. Okay, this is for you. Step out, step out, because as soon as you make that video, you're gonna start people gonna start asking you questions. Oh, who do your hair? Who do your makeup? I like your clothes. Where'd you get that shirt? It's just every little detail. Because I get messages like that, and sometimes I don't even be expecting certain messages that I get, and sometimes I just be like, oh, that was sweet, that was nice. But yeah, all right, guys, I'm going to sign off. I need my coffee. I want my coffee. My husband has not yet to bring me my coffee. Okay, and it's making my brain do overtime because I just don't have no more words because I didn't have my cup of coffee right now. But I'm just gonna continue to enjoy my day off, me and Apple. just going to continue to enjoy this day until I get my coffee. All right, guys. If you have any questions, feel free to message me and I'm going to respond back to you. But the biggest thing is to stay focused. You got this. Breathe. Stay focused. You got this. All right, guys. Bye.